I have often remarked that some 12 years ago, when Morita Mati was elected, he embarked on a campaign and spoke against LGBTQ in this country. And I did not hear one voice rise up to speak against what he used to say. 10 years after, I hear now notable voices rising up to defend them. It puts fear in me. And I ask myself, what will happen in the next 10 years? If we do not take care, we will move from a state of outrage to toleration and accommodation. And when we get to that stage, let us remember that we'll be a few meters away from mainstreaming LGBTQ as is done in the West. We need to help the members of our communities to gain a repugnance against evil, but not just a repugnance, draw their hearts to Jesus Christ. A second major thing I want to draw attention to is Christian nature through study and prayer. You see, the young people in our schools are in the process of forming habits. Most of those in our second cycle institutions are adolescents in the age bracket of like 15 to 18 years. They are therefore at the fifth stage of what Eric Erickson calls, Eric Erickson has his stages of psychosocial development. And in the fifth stage, there is ego identity versus role confusion. During this stage, adolescents search for a sense of self and personal identity through an intense exploration of personal values, beliefs, and goals. If you go to the West, many people around this age, especially around 17, 18, when they are done with high school, will take 1 year off, not go to college, so that they will go and discover who they are and what they want to be in the future. So that stage is a major stage of development where the child has to learn the roles he will occupy as an adult. It is during this stage that the adolescent re-examines his identity and tries to find out exactly who he or she is. The expected outcome of this stage is a reintegrated sense of self, of what one wants to be or do, and of one's appropriate sex role. It is important, therefore, that it also becomes our stage of discipleship. What one infuses into the young people at this stage